This is Hannibal here from the Hannibal TV on YouTube, and I have to do an individual commentary on this because in my Wrestling Observer review that I did earlier today, reviewing the points I found interesting in Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observer newsletter this week, I came across something that I was not paying attention to because I don't make it a habit of paying any attention to that worthless slime ball dork, Paul Roma, 65-year-old, complete asshole in all of my interactions with him. And everyone I've known who has had interactions with him have also found him to be an asshole. Even Coco Beware beat him up one time back in the 80s in WWE. Marty Jannetty told me all about it. He's known for being the worst four horsemen in history, a WWE jobber, the tag team partner of the guy who Patterson famously made advances to that a lot of people confuse him on. And according to records, he's had about 909 recorded matches, 65 years old. Then we have Hulk Hogan, who I'm neutral about him, okay? I will tell you about Hulk Hogan, just briefly, my interactions with him. At one point, when he was running TNA, Lanny Poffo gave me his number to call him. He answered the phone, talked to me for like 20 minutes. He was very nice. He exchanged a couple emails with me after that. He talked to me about Billy Graham a couple times. He agreed, if you ever see that 2013 last meeting between him and Billy Graham, I was able to arrange that through Hogan. He would, despite all of their heat, and again, I'm more on Billy Graham's side of that heat, but Billy Graham has passed now. Hogan still overall is a good guy. He's human. He makes mistakes. I don't hate him. Okay, I actually look up to him still in a lot of ways. And I do, he would be on my Mount Rushmore of wrestling. So now he's walking with the cane. He's had legitimately at least 26 surgeries, which his daughter Brooke, who is not known for being an exaggerator, has confirmed, okay? He's had 26 surgeries. He walks with the cane. He's starting this Real American Wrestling promotion that Ben Askren, which I hope he pulls through his recent health battles, which I think is due to a staph infection. He's still in the hospital. God bless him. I've interviewed him. But he's doing this Real American Wrestling company. He's hobbling around in the interviews. Like he's looks like he's literally having trouble walking. He's thought of to have at least $30 million, 2,220 recorded matches. Whether you want to call wrestling fake or not, I could tell you guys, I probably took more punishment from wrestling on my body than I have in real fights, and I've been attacked a lot because I was a bouncer for almost 20 years. I was a bouncer for 18 years. Wrestling does take its toll on the body because you're allowing people to do stuff to you that you normally wouldn't let them do in a fight. But lately, I guess, in one of the stupidest things, I don't know why anyone would give it publicity, and I regret to even bring this up because he doesn't deserve mention on my channel. Pretty Paul Roma, total scumbag. But why would you challenge Hulk Hogan to an MMA fight? First of all, no one's going to license Hogan to an MMA fight. Second of all, he has nothing to prove. He has absolutely zero to prove at this point. If he died tomorrow, I mean, yes, he made a lot of mistakes. There's some black marks on his record, but he's done more harm than good, and he'll always be remembered as a wrestling legend. No one's going to remember you. That's just a fact, other than what an asshole you are. Anyways, man, all I got to say is there's zero chance that is ever going to happen. He tried something similar with Ric Flair a few years ago, who didn't commentate on it. And I didn't hear about it until after the fact, so I never commentated on it. But he was trying to convince Flair to have his last match with him, and now he's just trying to make himself relevant by by trying to challenge Hulk Hogan to a match that has no chance of ever happening. Because why would Hulk Hogan lower himself to somebody that's not even on the radar? And everything that Hulk Hogan does is reported on, not only in wrestling, but in the mainstream. And even today, more people know who Hulk Hogan is than Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, even John Cena. More people know Hulk Hogan than John Cena. He's up there as one of the all-time icons. So I just have to stick up for him a little bit here and say, just keep your mouth shut, Paul. Just go back, crawl back into your hole. Yeah, brain damage. Brain damage. Because that fight would never be licensed. Hogan would never lower himself to giving you any credibility. And he has nothing to prove. And you have an extreme advantage over him as far as fighting. If it was evenly matched and Hogan didn't have that many injuries, it'd be a different story. But you know what? I'll have to take the Hulkster's side. Have a great afternoon. Tell me what you fans think about this little idiot, Roma, who I have to say is one of the biggest assholes I've ever encountered in wrestling. He has one person in wrestling that actually likes him, Mario Mancini, his little buddy. And they can go around and sit around and kiss each other's asses all they want. No one else is going to kiss their ass.